What's up traders, welcome to live streaming from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard, your trading coach. I will be doing a complete live analysis and live trading session. In this session we will be looking at A to Z all the pairs that giving trading opportunity currently in the market. This is weekend, as you know that last day of trading is very important day. As of every day we trade, in especially Monday and Friday are very good day for me and for all the traders, as these two are very volatile days. Now later today there is a news coming up, and let's look at the news calendar to see which pair giving us better volatility in the market, and then I will be looking at to see which one we can find trading opportunity. In the meantime guys, make sure that you give a big thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet, so that the stream can be shown to more people. Now if I look at this gold chart that I was looking early today as well, this is the daily chart, just tested the daily 20 EMA as expected, as analyzed earlier on gold. Now we see that gold, in fact, after this daily rejection yesterday, has gone up again and has come back down, closed as a long bearish candle. Now I'll be looking at a bit higher time frame, looking at the weekly. Now from the weekly you can see previous week gold has formed this long bullish candle. This is a bullish candle that has a liquidity, at the support level, and we saw that this market in fact has gone up, triggered all-time high. So this is a historical high price lastly visited on gold. Now from that historical high price we have seen that gold created overextended to the upside, and then this is the historical high price, and then gold has a pardon me, gold has a rejection towards the downside. Now what do we see that after that, as expected, again gold has gone up on the weekly, tested around half of this long wick. Now it's coming down for deeper pullback, and now with that pullback so far, okay, we see that rejection again, and I think that the gold might be coming down again to test the support level. Now why? Because this is a very common pattern that you can see in the market. I'll explain to you. Let's say when you see a market doing like that, okay, an impulse correction, okay, moving like that, if you see that this market has broken opposite direction of the trend, has gone up, you will see the market will come back down again to the support level to test this level again. So if you look at weekly price action on gold, we see that from the weekly perspective, this is the weekly support, and what we saw that basically the price has broken that support level, has gone up, and again created overextended market to the upside. Now very highly likely that gold might come down to test this support level. At least we can expect it to test on the opening and closing on the weekly. So you can see the same pattern here. So it was moving in that channel, has broken towards the downside, has gone up, now coming down to test the support level again. Now from the weekly we see that. Now daily, if we go back to the daily, we can see the same price action. If we adjust it for the long week on the daily, I think that gold may come down even to this level of support, and then we might see the market again pushing to the upside. And over the long term picture, I think that gold might be moving along this channel in this way, okay, for bigger movement to the upside. So from the daily also there is a probability for potential drop further to the downside. So you got an idea on gold that gold may continue to drop. Now going to the 4 hour, the previous session has formed a bearish candle. Now this is a bearish candle. Now I was waiting for the price to test this liquidity zone on the lower time frame. Then I will be going for an entry for short, because I trade normally gold on the 5 minutes. You have seen our last trade on gold. It was a massive trade. Now this is the 1 hour chart. As you can see with this, yesterday there was a massive breakdown, consolidated. Again the price started to drop. I want to see that gold again has gone up to test this liquidity zone on the lower time frame. Okay, so this is the 5 minute chart. For me, any kind of break to the upside along this, where there is a 1 hour 20 EMA, or in this is a very high liquidity zone from the 5 minutes, and even it could break from here, or I'm expecting it to test this, because there is an imbalance. You can see on the 5 minutes time frame, this is the support level. The price has broken down, has formed this structure, now again dropping, and I'm expecting it to go up and test this support as a fill that imbalance, and then to give us the selling opportunity. So for me, it's bearish. As you can see, gold is nearing that daily 20 EMA, and from this level we can expect gold to go up a little bit, and then we'll be looking for selling opportunity. I see there is an imbalance in that zone, and we could see that gold coming down. Let me know in the chat which one you are looking at. Hello sir, thank you. Sajjad, good morning. Sajjad Dojal, good morning. Fred, good morning. Hi coach, thanks for the live. Thank you very much for being here. Noor, hi sir from Bangladesh. Thank you Noor. Adrash, good morning. Thank you Adrash. What do you think about GBP USD? Georgial, yeah, we'll be looking at that. So as we see that gold, see from one instrument will give you a bit more clearer idea of most of the instrument. If we see that gold is coming down, then how does it relates other, that we could see GBP USD downside and DXY upside. Okay, they are correlated inversely. Now looking at the okay, so looking at the gold, we can find a clear idea of which way other instrument will be doing. Now Hannah, I'm good, thank you very much. Hannah, Shubha, thank you very much. Good morning. Usdjpy, look at that. Morning USD, yeah, we'll be looking. So gold, guys, what I see that gold, this is the previous day's candle. If you look at that one, this is a wholeheartedly bearish candle for me. You can see from the daily there is a massive rejection back to back 2 days. Okay, and also you can see a little bit of weak at the bottom on the daily. This is in fact a bearish price action. Okay, now today so far we saw downside. Now for me, I think that at any point we could see that gold again testing the daily opening and closing, which is a very important level. Now this level 2014 2015 level, if gold managed to reach that later today, I will be looking for selling opportunity gold. Now because gold is looking bearish, so you could see that other instruments such as AUD USD, GBP USD, Euro dollar could be to the downside. So with that said, if I go back to the 15 minutes time frame on gold, let's see if we can find any entry. I will be definitely looking to enter gold, sell. Now this is a very generic price action. I want to see a little bit of break to the upside, which is possible from the 5 minutes. Double top here. You see, this is a smooth resistance on the 5 minutes on gold, and from that resistance we have seen primarily a drop. You know, I want to see gold has given us potential from 15 minutes. We see that from this resistance there is a significant drop towards the downside. Let's see, when it drops, sometime it may drop even a bit more aggressively. So if you look at the calendar, which is 1 p.m, we had a news being released on NZD. Okay, so NZD inflation expectation better, which is 2.79. The expected was 3.3. And 4 p.m. coming GBP, very volatile GDP, which is around 15 minutes from now on. Okay, 4 p.m. on GBP. Now if we look at the GBP news, GBP pairs, so that will also affect the gold as well. Now with that GBP, I want to see that gold has gone up, okay, to this level. If it reach an important zone, create a false breakout, we'll look for potential opportunity. Now if I do go back to the daily, now this daily opening and closing is super important for me to see that, you know, gold has reached that level. Yeah, so with the GBP news, we might see some volatility on gold as well. In 15 minutes time, GBP news is coming, GBP GDP. So any kind of entry on gold, I'll get in the tent for selling gold. So for me, it's a selling market. As soon as we will find entry, we will be looking to enter gold trade. Now in the meantime, quickly let's look at DXY before going to the GBP. Now DXY, if I look at the daily, we see that DXY has reached a significant level. Previous day also massively bullish on DXY. Today, once the market opened, we saw that DXY has a, so far on the market opening, it's coming down now. It's on a resistance, but as the market is to the upside, you can see this is the nearest neckline on DXY, which is the resistance level along this level, and we can expect now a bounce from this daily neckline. Now how does it work? If you can look at that DXY price action, this is the daily drop, correction, drop, movement. So this is a reversal pattern. You can say it as a double bottom or any kind of reversal. Normally reversal happen like that, because it might be anywhere. So you can see double bottom or a pattern that break to the upside. Now when you see this kind of pattern and then break to the upside, you can expect the price to go ahead and test the neckline of this resistance, which is turning support, and then to bounce to the upside on DXY. So if you look at that on the daily, we see this pattern here, a drop up and down, and again has broken completely to the upside, leaving a neckline of this resistance here, which is turning support here, and that could give us a potential rejection. Okay, so if we look at the lower time frame, we can see that DXY in fact made a massive move to the upside. It's coming down, which is very fair for the price to go for a pullback. Now this is a middleman here. I think that, you know, DXY might be coming down to that level where there is a 4-hour 20 EMA, and from this zone we can expect upside. So it's coming down a pullback. So DXY pullback means that gold might be going up for a pullback, and euro, dollar, GBP, USD, all of them might be going out for a pullback. Now looking at the euro dollar, you can see that it's doing just the mirror of DXY. Euro dollar has, this is the channel that we drawn earlier on euro dollar. The price looks like that, respecting this channel, moving along this, and because euro dollar has come to the support level, we can expect now a pullback to the upside. This is the daily candle. Euro dollar has a significant drop yesterday during this move. We have seen that. I'll be looking at euro dollar. First let me look at, guys, which one. BTC. Also you will be looking at the MJ. Good morning, coach MJ. Thank you. Gilberto. Good evening, boss. Dollar, Swiss franc. Yeah, I'll be looking at that. What do you think about Euro GBP? Thanks for Euro GBP trade yesterday. Made good profit today. Thank you, Gilberto. This is the intention of, you know, doing everything. As you can see, Euro GBP has gone in fact to the upside. Okay, thanks, Gilberto. You did a good job. It's your credit, because my job. Let's go to the Euro GBP to see what it did. Now Euro GBP set for further rise to the upside. This is the daily candle. Now you have seen that Euro GBP from very beginning we are discussing about. This is how, you know, I love to trade, and I know that many of you already on that boat. That's very good. I saw that yesterday also some of you hold a trade for a long time. This is how a trader trade, finding a very important area of value for potential entry and then holding it. So let's quickly recap that trade on Euro GBP. And this is the, you can see this is the rejection. Now what did I look at? Even it is a reversal trade in a downtrend, and it's still, there is another probability. I'll tell you where we can re-enter another position on Euro GBP. That's what I do normally. If I see that a trade going in the right direction has a good profit, and then whenever I find another entry, I go for another one. Now Euro GBP, if you look at, so because, you know, the information is transferable, I can explain to you so that you can do the next time. Looking at the monthly, now from the monthly we see that Euro GBP, bigger picture, it's a bull market. You can see that starting with this, a huge impulse to the upside on Euro GBP. Now with that impulse, the price has come down well below that level, and again another monthly huge movement to the upside. Now this is the monthly candle that has a significant liquidity in it. This is a liquidity candle. Now, you know, I'll create a separate YouTube video as well explaining what is a liquidity candle. I do explain here on the live, but you know, here in live we mostly focus on trading. So make sure, guys, you subscribe to the channel, press that bell button so that next time whenever I'm sending anything, you are notified immediately. So you see that Euro GBP from this support level, the price has broken towards the downside on the monthly from this bullish candle. Now back to back, this is the 5th month that Euro GBP is coming down, and this is where the entry was. Now why did I pick that point? always I look at the left side, you can see that this is a huge point here. This red monthly candle, okay, is a very important resistance level here, which turns support here, and this is the point that monthly we looked at that. Now if we look at the weekly, we can see that the price has well below this level and exactly tested that weekly resistance, turn support. And this is the weekend, the way the price action is forming, we could see that Euro GBP going to the upside. Now if we hold that trade for a bit longer, we can take even 10 times profit on this trade. Now looking at the daily, this daily candle is a possible bullish candle, and I'm expecting Euro GBP at least to reach that resistance, which is turning support, support turning resistance, along with the daily 20 MA, and even it could move towards the upside further. Now where do I expect? Now if you look at the daily as well, there was a consolidation long, has come down below this support and below this doji also. This is a very important level of support, has broken here, has created an overextended and that rejected. Now it could even if it started to move, it even might move like that to the upside, breaking all the resistance. So there is a very high probability for Euro GBP to move to the upside. Now from the lower time frame, now this is the doji, a huge rejection, okay, and breaking this support, grab liquidity and move to the upside. Now the next point for Euro GBP that I will be entering is, you can see that there is a nice looking pattern here, you see, and the price has broken to the upside. Now with that, this is an impulse now, okay, and with that impulse the price basically has broken the local support level, okay, local support level, local resistance, this trend line. We may not be able to draw it properly, but if you look at the 20 EMA, this is why I use 20 EMA. 20 EMA act as a dynamic resistance. Now we saw that the price has crossed the 10 and 20 EMA smoothly, and then with that impulse the price has broken that trend line and changed its momentum. Now for me, the next point for Euro GBP to re-enter is this level. Now very highly likely that Euro GBP, during the news coming up in 3 minutes even, we could see that the market coming down to test this level, at least the 20 EMA. Along this zone I will be adding position on Euro GBP for a potential bullish momentum. Okay, so this is where I will be looking for a trade on Euro GBP again, along this zone, because this is the resistance here, resistance here, resistance here. We can see that this resistance turns support here on Euro GBP along with this 20 EMA. I'll look for another entry. This is a impulse to the upside, and we can expect the market to continue to rise. And with that change, you can expect beginning at least to rise that resistance level. So Euro GBP, this is a very good trade, and I hope that everyone enjoyed that trade. This is where, and the trading is, if you understand how the market moves, it becomes much easier for you to catch this kind of trade. And this is, my goal is to help everyone so that they independently can catch trade by themselves without much hassle in any time frame on 4 hour or even on the 5 minutes time frame. I have all the tools and strategies. Also, if you want to learn more on this, if you want to learn more about how I analyze the market and then enter the trade with a very high probability setup that you have seen that we do in the live session as well as in our VIP group where I share frequently all the trades that I open. You can also join us. There is a link in the description area. You can visit the website, join us to learn our strategies and also to trade with us, to be part of the trading community. So link in the description. Also you can find a link, website link, in the top of the chat. Any question, there is a live agent available, as I will be able to help any question that you have. So let's see the GBP news coming up in 24 seconds, how this is impacting. So I will be going to the gold again. We see that gold downside again with that news. So gold below the daily 20 EMA, because GBP news definitely make gold volatile. Yesterday also you saw that, yeah, this is what I'm expecting, a bit more push to the upside for an entry. So if we look at what we see, that with this GBP news, this is the 30 minutes candle, which is a very strongly bearish. Okay, 15 minutes, what we see that now I want to see the market has pulled back to the upside. Selling from the bottom will not be good idea. So let's see what the news first brought on the table. Okay, so minus 0.3, a bit more bad for GDP. Okay, GBP, so it could lead GBP to be weaker, and that means that if we look at Euro GBP, we might see upside. Yeah, that's what happened. Euro GBP is moving upside again for that reason. And if we look at the GBP USD, okay, so we see that downside on GBP USD. Okay, so what we can expect on GBP USD now, so we see weakness on GBP, didn't impact much on euro dollar, but that weakness on GBP, you can see gold 4-hour candle close, which is also a bearish candle. So looking at that on gold from the daily, which is significantly bearish, we see there was a previous day, there was a massive drop here. For me, yeah, you could see that pullback. I want to see that gold has had a pullback to the upside, then we look for an entry on the lower time frame. It looks like which is coming towards the upside now. We had a trade yesterday, you have seen on gold. That's a massive trade that we closed. Since then I was waiting for another entry. Okay, this week we had all trades on gold is profit. Let's see how it goes. If I find an opportunity here, we'll be looking at that. In the meantime, let me see the GBP JPY. Now with that weakness on GBP, we see the GBP JPY also slowly dropping towards the downside. Let me see liquidity gap. Yeah, Gilberto, that's very, very effective. This is what my focus on. I can call for a trade anytime. The main goal, that's what I mostly focus on, explaining things so that you guys can understand. The best thing is to be able to understand the market so that you can become a profitable trader. How many of you really want to become a profitable trader? I want to know actually in the chat. Let me know. Write down, because by thinking about it or writing down, you really going closer to it. Let me know how many of you want to only trade based on the alert that I'm sending, or how many of you really want to be a profitable trader. I go GBP. Yeah, GBP, we saw that there is a weakness in GBP. GDP news has a negative on GDP, little bit, -0.3. Thanks for your GBP trade. Thank you very much. Analyze. Can you elaborate? Okay, Gilberto will be discussing again. Morning coach, dollar CAD for their possibility pullback to very good. Georgial, thank you for that. Gilberto, I do awesome. Coach, what's your yep, I will be looking at that. Arvin, very good. There is no one very good, thank you. Yeah, no, but yeah, I know that there's no one doesn't want to be, but at the same time, by saying we are actually going close, you are it's when you say you go closer to it. Thank you very much. I want to be profitable. Thanks, learning from you. Bishop, thank you. I want to be a profitable trader. No problems, Gikazo. That's a very, very good approach. Okay, this is very important. There is a saying called, some people say, affirmation. It's kind of affirmation. Affirmation is like what we say to ourselves is become our reality. This is the true science of everything. There is no doubt about it. So when you say, let's say, I want to be a profitable, writing down. So anything we tell to ourselves, our internal subconscious mind take it literally and show us the way to do it. So this is where the energy generated in the body to to take to pay attention, because mind normally pays attention to the things people want. So once you want to be something, then your mind started to pay attention to what really you want to be. Now there is a question that you might say, okay, no one doesn't want to be a profitable trader, everyone wants. But if we don't know what we want exactly, specifically, then it is a chance that something that we don't want might be governing underneath. This is how that's why it is important that we know exactly what you want. You want to be a profitable trader, and once you say to yourself, you keep you pay attention, automatically your mind pays attention. And if you read some self-help book, everywhere it is written, because our mind is constantly bombarded with different kind of information from social media, from TV, from this, from work. So mind normally doesn't pay attention exactly what you need, and that's why it is important that you affirm and you are on it. Okay, so always pay attention. Even let's say if you have a losing trade, pay attention to the winning one, and stay always comfortable saying that I'm doing very well, it's going very well, and then over time you will become a profitable trader. It's easy, trust me. In the beginning it feels like a little bit of confusing. The technical part is very easy, you need a strategy, but the the psychological part is a bit more difficult to attain, but everyone can do it. Okay, technical part is easy. As strategy, we do have a lot of strategies. You can learn the rules and then buy and sell from that place, but the biggest part here is the psychology, developing a proper trading psychology, developing an identity of a trader. See, every one of you here in this channel, right, the knowledge that you have, I can guarantee that if you do exactly what a profitable trader does in terms of psychology, you can become a profitable trader. So it's all come down to the trading psychology and developing a strong identity of a trader. It's the key points here, developing an identity of a trader, because we everything depends on what we think about what we are doing. So it is important that very important that developing an identity. And when we say that I'm a profitable trader, over and over again, you actually creating an identity of a profitable trader. So let's look at now on this one. Let me see. Okay, so back to dojis on the 5 minutes time frame. Let's see if there is anything here. So this is the weekly chart on gold. In the beginning we have drawn, and for me, what I see, that weekly perspective, the gold might be coming to the support level. Okay, this is a falling market. We see gold, and we just need to see an entry opportunity for this selling. Gold might be coming to the support level, which could lead it to come to the 1990 level around. Okay, so I really want to be trading my full-time job. Thanks, coach, for the great job. Yes, that's good. You can do that. There is a lot of it's a skill set. Okay, it's a skill set, because you don't need a big capital. If you become a good trader, there is a lot of funding available for traders, right? So you can generate a full-time income from you can get funded from many firm available everywhere to invest on a trader. In fact, a lot of investors don't have a skill set to scale up their money, because trading in fact is a very high return if you know how to scale up, and only trading has that much of highest return in comparison with any other industry. So this is where if one know how to trade, they can scale up a huge capital that easily one can turn into a profitable full-time trader even without zero capital. So that's why I encourage you to trade even a smaller account, and once you are fully profitable, you can get funded by hundreds of investors. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, DJ Wish. Thanks for that. Again, no problem. Again, you can be profitable trader, and thanks for your interest. I'm sure that you will be able to do that. No problems, Rico. That's why the signal is given, so that for those who are learning, and they can support themselves during that period of learning. But you know, if you're a lifetime member, you can still copy everything for the rest of the life. But the main goal here is to be an independent trader. So yes, you can do that. Just in the beginning, signal is a very great way to learning as well, because when the signal is given, you know that how the trade was open, why the open, and then you can learn from it, and you can see the strategy, how it is working. So this is how, you know, it's a complete learning package, it's a complete understanding. This is where we are completely unique. You will see that this kind of opportunity is not available anywhere, where you know everything, a chat group, a signal group, as well as strategy. And thank you for all of you, even for being here to you know, to increase the support of this academy. So you see that there is a constant drop, not getting any entry along the zone. Rico will be discussing that. No problems. Thank you very much. The Foucault, yep, we'll be looking at the dollar CAD. Absolutely. Okay, so USD CAD on the 15 minutes is ranging. Let me see, to look at the daily. So you saw that there was a massive bullish candle on dollar CAD on the daily time frame. Now with that bullish candle, the price has bounced to the upside as expected. Now we see that the price is approaching this previous support and resistance here, and dollar CAD, I think after dropping down, we can expect another bullish move. This is a interestingly bullish price action. You can see from the weekly there is a, you know, rejection, and I think that with that rejection we can expect dollar CAD again to come down, to come up again to test this zone here. So there is a probability for further move. Now from the lower time frame on 4 hour, what I see that this is a, you can see this kind of price action I look at, because they have a full body green. This is a full body green. With this impulse, we have seen that move to the upside, consolidation. Now the price is again in a sideways. So for me, I will be waiting. If you look at the 15 minutes time frame, you can see it's ranging, but it's a bullish price action. Okay, for me, I want to see that the price has initially broken down, which is likely to happen, break to the downside, and then coming down here. okay, coming to this support level, and from that support level to grab liquidity and then bounce to the upside. So for me, dollar CAD, you can see this is a huge impulse. We can expect dollar CAD to break initially and then to go to the upside. This is a very common pattern. You see that, okay, trend is very important, and that's what I always discuss. You can see dollar CAD is trending to the upside, and I will not be looking for any selling. This is a very strongly bullish market. We can expect another bullish move, but we can expect at the same time a pullback on the lower time frame. Normally when you see this kind of market, an impulse, and this is a bullish pattern, and in majority of the case you will see this market will break first to the downside, grab liquidity, and then will trend to the upside. Okay, this is the pattern of the market, language of the market. Okay, this is highly likely to happen. And for me, from the lower time frame, this is the 4 hour, and you can see that the market is consolidating. If any candle penetrated this low, I will be looking for a buying opportunity on dollar CAD. So you see gold again, going back to the gold. In the meantime, guys, as you have seen that we had a great trade this week. We are doing very well in Forex Trading Wizard Academy every week, not only this week. We had the last trade that we have around gold was a massive win, and I'm waiting for another entry. This is the trade that you have seen yesterday on gold. So we had that trade on gold during that London session time yesterday. I have discussed that one. This is a massive trade, has gone. In fact, some of you has hold that trade for a bigger move. Okay, and this is what I discussed, that I normally trade gold on the 5 minutes time frame. I'm just repeating that so that you guys know where did I enter that trade, why did I enter. This one is a 5 minutes candle that has multiple liquidity grab. Now when I trade on the 5 minutes, I look for the multiple liquidity grab. Multiple liquidity grab means that once it has grabbed liquidity, wait for another one and then looking for the trade. Okay, so you saw that here, this is the 5 minutes candle that has a liquidity grab. Okay, has gone up again, has come back down again, another liquidity grab, and that has long wick at the top. Now to the point exactly where we have entered, you can see that, and from that zone, this is the entry. Okay, stop loss, very tight stop loss, take profit, and you can see from that level gold has a massive move to the upside. Okay, to that level. This is why I explained that you don't need a lot of things, just a proven strategy, right mindset, and good environment. Definitely you can be a profitable trader. That's why I invite you guys, if you want to also be part of the trading community and also learn our strategies, trade with us, receive all the alert that we are trading, be part of the trading community. Also you can join us, link in the description area. You can visit the website. Any question, let us know in the live chat. I will be able to help you any inquiry that you have. So let's see now. Coach, if gold is selling at the moment, would you place limit order on 20 EMA? 20 EMA limit order, it depends on, I don't place limit order blindly. We do have a 20 EMA scalping strategy, is different, but for the day trading I will wait for a liquidity confirmation, because if I place a limit order on 20 EMA, then this might be based on only 20 EMA. I want to see a clean liquidity graph, a clean price action, then only I rely my trade. I trade mostly based on the price action and market structure and liquidity. These are the three things that I look at, and most of my trade I do based on that after seeing a clear price action confirmation. So for me, gold very highly likely, this is the daily chart, we could see after drop another pullback to the upside, then I will be entering the trade. Okay, patience is the key when you are trading. You know, waiting for the right trade to come and then sending, and that's why, you know, all the trade that I send is so successful, because I spend a lot of time in front of the chart to find the best trade. Now let's say you might say, okay, then I want to be a profitable trader, but I don't have that much of time. You don't need that much of time. I spend that much of time because I look for lower time frame price action for trading for all the students that we are trading, especially on gold. But if you are doing a full-time job, you don't need that much of time. Once you understand the strategy, once you know the price action, half an hour in a day enough. On the 4-hour time frame, on the daily time frame, you easily can trade with a very little time, set the trade and then forget it. This is called a set and forget strategy. It's very possible. But I do the heavy lifting for my students who may be doing the job and doing all of them. So I try to find the best trade possible so that everyone can get benefited from it. I do have losing trades also. It's a part of the game, but the main goal here is to remain on the edge, remain on always in the positive side with a high return. Good day, thank you. I think gold will go down to, yeah, I think that gold might come down, but before coming down to the 1990 and 2000, I'm expecting gold to come to go up for a pullback. So it's trending now. As soon as you'll find it, we can do the MJ coach. Can you please make a top down analysis on CAD JPY? I'll be looking at that, MJ. Thank you. Coach, I sold GJ. What do you suggest now? So GJ, let me look at that. GBP JPY 4-hour. GBP JPY. So you sold. Let me see. We might see some short-term move to the upside now on GJ for a pullback. Now let me see the bigger picture monthly. Now normally this is a long-term bullish market, so normally I try to avoid selling in a long-term bullish market, because anytime the market turn around and started to merge with the bigger time frame price action, if we look at the weekly, we can see that from the weekly perspective, GBP JPY so far has broken the weekly low. Okay, now going up for a pullback, we could see again another downside. Let me see the daily. Now this is the daily 20 EMA. From this zone we see the market now pushing to the upside. Now this is a long term. You see that this daily 20 EMA is very, very important, because the price has crossed the daily 20 EMA. We could see some buying pressure now at the moment for deeper pullback. Now this is the 4-hour. You can see with this support, number price is going up. It could break this high even. It depends on where it might go, or it could test this level and then may continue to drop. Okay, so at the moment I don't have a clear direction on GBP JPY. What I see that GBP JPY might be going to that zone and then could come down for another pullback. But from the daily, you can see that GBP JPY just crossed the 20 EMA, so there will be significant bounce in that market. Now in that bounce, it might go up to break this high to grab liquidity and then could drop. So short term, let's say 5 minutes, it looks like it's still bullish in this local trend, and with that local trend it might go up to test these levels or even breaking this high, and then we could see that again it's dropping towards the downside. So depending on how the price will react along the zone, will be deciding. So it's going up on the lower time frame, so it could go up until we see that the market prepared for another drop towards the downside. Okay, so GBP JPY, it could go up, and then later we can expect another drop. In the meantime, guys, give a big thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. This Saturday and Sunday as well, in London session time, I will be releasing a very important educational content for free on YouTube. What do I look at on gold on the 5-minute chart? So make sure that you do the things, that subscribe and press that bell button, bell notification, so that you are not missing out any of the content. This will really help you, and also by subscribing and liking, you are also supporting the channel to be more people to be visible. So thanks for your effort, and I pause for 2 seconds so that everyone have time to do that. Amazing, thank you. So let's look at now. Thanks for sharing knowledge. So you're amazing human being, MJ, and you will be buying gold soon. No, MJ, thank you for your appreciation. That's great that you appreciate it. Thanks for that. And gold, I will be, for me at the moment, I will not be buying gold, because looks to me that gold is bearish, and if I look at the daily, I see that there's a further drop possible, but if it goes up for a pullback, I'll look for selling opportunity on gold. I will sell 2036. Do you think will go up? Jane, very good. You sell 2036 means that it's a very good good profit. That's amazing. Thank you, Gig. Amazing. Thanks for that. Yeah, absolutely, sure. This is why it's created, and you are doing a good job going through all of them. I'll recommend not to skip anything, Gig. Go through everything. Any question, don't hesitate to ask. Every day I post Q&A sessions, so any question you can ask during the Q&A, so that you are understanding everything. No, dude, Isa is not a board. She's our team. She's in our team. She's still maintaining this live streaming, monitoring everything. She is a human. Isa, can you post a message on the chat, please? Give the link for brokerage. So anyone looking for a regulated broker, you can join our trade link given in the chat. You can use that link to open an account with them. They're regulated, so you are always in a safe hand. It's a real human. Hi coach, God bless you for your good work. I'm saving up to join your channel. Thank you. No problem, Simon. Enge, awesome. Good morning, coach. Yeah, thank you very much. I missed the trade, coach, but I'm sure that there are gonna be many more. Yes, Savio, there is always more and more opportunity, so don't worry if you miss a trade. That's fine. I also miss a lot of trade. The main goal here, you have to develop patience. There is a lot of trade that I miss. If I tell how many trade I miss, you will surprise. But I don't need that many trades, isn't it? Because FOMO is a big killer of trading account. In the beginning, it works a lot. Even don't think of missing the trade, because there will be a lot of trade on the market always, and you need to maintain a life, isn't it? You need to go to work, you need to live a life, you need to eat, you need to sleep. So out of let 10 trade miss and take one trade that you feel like it's a good trade, and then you can make money like this. Okay, let me tell you that gold trade that I have taken previously, how many trade I missed that I feel like I should be taking but I couldn't take, so that you know exactly. Now this one I bought right before that, quite a few trades I missed along the way. Let me tell you exactly what I would definitely take if I have got the chance. This doji definitely I would sell. Okay, this is a strong breakdown. The doji tested this level. This is a selling candle. Quite a few trades you can find along the way that I missed. Hundreds. See this, I was watching this price action, I miss those trades. These are good trades in a, when you see gold break like that, form a double bottom clean and has broken to the upside, and you see that multiple times the price grab liquidity here, is a very good trading opportunity. I missed. Okay, this week along with many other trades I opened 3 gold trades and all of them gone in the winning side. Okay, so this is what 100% winning, 3 trades on gold, incredible win. Do you think that we need that many? And we still have later today, maybe we'll open 1 or 2 trades, so 4 or 5 gold trades along with many other trades is enough, right? Because you know in most cases many of my, in the beginning, many of my trading capital is eaten by over trading. So over trading normally a ruin trading account. We see gold now reversing from here. Let me see how it is doing. See, this is a falling market on gold now at the moment. I will be waiting for selling opportunity. Okay, very strongly falling market, even the price showing reversal at the moment. I will not be buying, but better I'll wait for the price to break this high, especially along this zone. That is my target, is to sell if the gold break here. If you look at the daily, you can see this is where exactly the daily opening and closing, and gold may revisit that zone before London session, which is very highly likely. Now if we see that gold has gone there, then I'll be waiting for an entry, which is very likely to happen. Gig, thank you very much for your appreciation. I know that but you came to the right place. I try my best to give the best education, because everything here I give is from the place of from heart space, accepting my own limit as well. I do have limits, but I give everything for the best interest of my students, trade as well as education. And you know that along the way I am also learning, I am also growing. Life is like a school. So because many of you are lifetime here, and don't quit. You see that there's a lot of things already in this academy, and it's growing, fastest growing academy, and you will be here forever, and everything coming along the way, it will reach to you as well. Okay, thanks for that. So good job, coach. Thank you. Coach, thanks for your tutorial. Do you use RSI in stochastics? Yeah, oscillator, and which is better? I'm an intraday trader. Keen 10, yeah, definitely I look at RSI, especially divergence. I'll discuss that. Dollar CAD, can I sell? Zain, thank you. Gold is tracing back. Coach, can you suggest how many trades should you plan in a week? Very good question building. I'll be discussing that, how many trades in a week. So let me show you my trading journal for the past 1 month. Then this is how I can explain to you. First, let me. So this week has not been fully updated yet, but I can show you past months fully, because in the weekend we fully update everything. Okay, let me first open that. Okay, so to answer this question, the best way I can tell you from my trading journal, so that you know exactly. So this is week 1 on April. We gain 9%. How many trade we have opened? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 trade in that week we have opened, and we had gained net 9%. So in that 9 trade, 7 was winner, 2 was loser, and this was 9% on April 1. In April week 2, we have opened 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 trades in that week. 2 loser, 11 winner, and net gain was 322 pip on that week, and which is around, it's not calculating properly here, so it's around total 11 9 around 9%. This is a negative, this is a positive. And then week 3 April is we have opened 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 trades. That week a bit more rough, little bit. We had on the 13 4 loser, a couple of break even, and we had 7 winner, also big winner. That lead to 11% on week 3. And week 4 on April we had open 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, a bit more weekend, because very week 4, as I mentioned, that week 4 and week 1 is very volatile, because week 4 is the weekly and monthly close. We had a more win, like more trades we opened, and we lost 3 trades on all of them. The rest winner, couple of break even, 272 pip net gain. Now this week, week 1, this is the second week of the April. Week 1 we had open 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 trade, and we had gained 9.8%. 3 trades, 2 trade loser, 1 is just partial minus 4 pip, and we gain also 9.8. So this is the real result with the real proven record available in our VIP Telegram channel. Anyone in our VIP group, you can go back to the history, can check all the records that I am showing. This is the real result. This is our dating. This is a robot. This is a different thing. So this is how you know, I operate, I do in my trading, which is incredible. And so from that perspective, what I can say that around, let's say in a week, as in day trading, I would say that per day 2 trade will be enough. For swing trading, weekly 5 trade is more than enough, I think. Okay, you can open more, but I'm saying that minimum. So minimum 3 to 5 trades in a swing trading is enough. For a day trader, I would say that per day 1 trade, 2 trades is more than enough. if you are scalping, it depends on the market. Sometimes scalpers take a lot of trade in a single day, closing in a short profit, and someday no trades. It depends on. So yeah, so on average, let's say if you open one trade a day or two trades could be okay. Sometime I open also more trades. Sometime in a single day I open 4 trades. Next day maybe I didn't open anything, like that. So it's an on average that I'm saying. In a week, 5 days, 10 trades is better. I think that more than 10 trades, that you saw that most of our around 13 trade, there are break-even trades as well. So actively 3 trades per day is ideal. I think more than 3 trades is over trading, definitely, depending on your style. Yeah, that's what I can say in terms of trading. Okay, thanks for that. Let's look at PM. Okay, thank you very much. Building okay, so gold is forming a pattern here. This is the 5 minutes. There is a rejection from the bottom. You know, I think it might go to the daily resistance level. Okay, this is the daily opening and closing here. Okay, so from that daily opening and closing, yeah, so you could see some push to the upside. No, I'm not buying. Why? Because you can see from the daily, it's a falling market at the moment. We see some rejection from the daily 20 EMA, but I will be waiting for the price to revert back again. And okay, so you see that, and that rejection is coming up. And if I see gold has gone to the daily resistance, I'll be looking for selling opportunity once the price will retest this level, because it's a falling market. Any kind of retest of this zone can give us potential selling opportunity on gold. Okay, so let me look at some other pairs that you guys requested. Let me see, first of all, quickly all of them. Just skim through. DXY coming down for a pullback. AUD, NZD, Aussie Yen. Euro CHF is still drop. You can see we sold a Euro CHF trade this week and we close to 2.9 times profit. Is still, this is dropping. If anyone holded that trade, definitely it's now almost 5 times profit target. Exactly from there, this is the power of understanding the liquidity. Let me see the EJ, Euro AUD. Euro AUD is bullish. Yesterday I posted this analysis on TradingView. So we see that Euro AUD has formed an inverted head and shoulder, has broken to the upside. Now with that, the price form an inverted head and shoulder. Now the price is going bullish. Any kind of liquidity grab from the bottom, especially if it tests this 20 EMA, I look for buying opportunity on Euro AUD. Euro NZD also bullish. So euro dollar also going up for a pullback. GBP JPY. I see that most of the pairs now going up for a pullback. Now GBP USD, you can see after breaking this low, the market now forming to the upside. Now look, this is a bigger picture bull market, and the price has come to around 50% of the long wick. We might see some now pull back to the upside. This is the daily chart. You can see from the daily 20 MA it's moving up, and if that movement to the upside, we might see a retest of the neckline now. Okay, so initially we might see a deeper move to the upside on GBPUSD. I think that GBPUSD might going to test this liquid. You see there is a weekly candle on the 4-hour, and the price might go ahead and grab liquidity from that zone before moving towards the downside again. So from the short term, because it's already formed a head and shoulder and broken down, I will be looking for selling opportunity once, like the gold, once it will go up and give me the opportunity for potential selling. For the short time, we might see GBPUSD again moving to the upside, but long term picture we can expect it to come down. The gold has gone up as expected for pullback. Okay, so there's a gap opening here on gold after this inverted head and shoulder. On the 5 minutes. Okay, so from this important level, I'll look for opportunity on gold. Dollar CAD, as I mentioned earlier, dollar CAD, I'll wait for break towards downside, and once it will prepare for an uprise, we'll be looking for buying opportunity. Yeah, so these are the pairs. That USD ZAR is still bullish. USD ZAR has a massive move to the upside. Okay, it's almost to the resistance zone. From the monthly, from the weekly, we see that bullish move. From the daily, also back to back quite a few days of strong bullish move, and I think that this market is still bullish, still may continue to rise, very strongly bullish. WTI, after grabbing liquidity, now started to drop. I think WTI now coming back to this support level again. Okay, so we'll be looking at the US30. Now US30 and NASDAQ showing bullish price action. Look at the daily, there's a long wick candle. Now after this daily close as a long wick candle, I think that US30 now might come to the daily resistance level. This is the zone. Then we could see again downward move, and it may not create a bullish move here. Instead, what I think that there's a big move, the price is pushing to the upside, and we might see another drop after going up, testing this neckline. This is the 1-hour chart. We saw that there is a long reversal has dropped. We could see the prices going back there and then coming back down for another drop. So these are the plan for all the instrument. Especially I will be on top of gold again, because in the lower time frame is easy, along with many other instruments, GBPUSD, Euro dollar, and all the instrument that giving trading opportunity. And in the meantime, if you are looking for regulated broker, we recommend you to join Gbpusd. They are regulated. You can use our link to join Gbpusd to trade with them and to learn to be a part of regulated broker. So let me know, guys, any question that I haven't answered. I will be coming on live again in New York session and London session, and today is Friday. Make sure everyone, guys, stay tuned. I will try to find at least one trade in the next session, because I want to find the trade that really worth taking, instead of giving the money to the liquidity provider who will be trading. It's better to stay in the trading account rather than finding the best trade and then jumping on the trade in the right time. So thank you very much. Roderick, thank you very much. Thanks. Awesome. I'll see you guys again in the next session. Make sure that You stay tuned, and any question, don't hesitate to ask me using the live chat.